kind of explains how this is going to work, but I'll go over it again anyway, and I'll probably end up explaining it again at some other point, but I don't want to keep repeating it. The gimmick of this playthrough is every time I hit a wild encounter, starting from the moment that I get Pokeballs, I'm not going to do it before that because there's no reason to, I'm going to basically roll a d20. I have a like virtual one over there, and you'll just see it kind of like pulls up different numbers. Depending on what number I get for every encounter, I will get different results. 4 to 17, nothing happens at all. 1 to 3 are bad. 18 to 20 are good. I can only catch something if I get an 18 through a 20. And when I do that, I can never catch anything else in that area again. If I roll a 1 through a 3, then I can't catch anything in the area, and I also can't grind off of anything in the area. Rolling a 1 puts a Pokemon in the graveyard, which is just a special box in the PC set aside for this. If I roll a 20, I can pull something out of the graveyard. It sounds complicated. It's not really that bad, I don't think. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I have randomized the game so that stats and types and moves and stuff are all the way they should be, but every Pokemon encounter should be completely randomized. Trying to stay balanced, so no random legendaries. I made it so trainer levels are going to be about the same, that kind of stuff, so here we go. The very first thing that has to come up here is choosing the trainer, and I don't really have that much of a preference, so first person to say I should be boy or girl, I'll just go with that. Also, I'm going to be looking for names. Lyra, okay, we're going with girl, so I don't think I'm going with the default name though, so we could go with Zippy. Yeah, we're gonna go with Zippy, even though that is so not even a girl's name, I don't care. I will keep this mouse on the screen at all times, must be as annoying as possible. No name. Should it just be a space? Okay, whatever, we're just gonna go with Zippy. I feel like the bottom screen is getting a little bit compressed, but it'll have to do. Fucking Zippy. So you know what that means? We can never actually name a Pokemon Zippy now. So we're gonna skip through a lot of this crap because it's boring. This is why we have speed up. Okay, so the starters should be randomized here. I have not seen what they're going to be yet. And whichever one we pick is going to be a very important member of our team for quite a while, because law of averages states we're going to go through at least 12 areas before we get a full team here, so... starter's also going to be randomized. Actually, no, fuck that. Let's just pick one. This will be the only time I actually pick something. So we get a Gibble, a Zurill, which I think I'm going to probably skip over, or an Igglybuff, which I think I'm also going to skip over, so yeah. Oh god, should we randomize this? Oh god. Because there's one good one and 2 bad ones. I don't want to randomize this, but I also don't want to be really cheap. Fuck it, we're going to be cheap. We're picking Gibble. Okay, so this thing needs a nickname. Harambe, god damn it. Fine. My mouse is very floaty at the moment. Is that an M or an N? I can't even tell. I'm playing with the actual emulator on the second monitor where it's tiny and I can barely see it, and I'm using the actual XSplit as the visuals here, so there's like a bit of a delay. It's kind of weird. Okay, so let me write this down, because I need to mark down everything that I catch. So, new bark, we have Gibble. Why did that pause the screen? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So, I've mentioned earlier in the chat before this started that I'm probably going to be Calvin balling a lot of these rules, and it's going to be starting right now. By that, I basically mean making shit up as I go along. Since there's a little bit of a gap between this beginning part and when I am able to get Pokeballs, I am going to fight everything that I encounter because I'll want the experience, but I'm not going to specifically grind. So I'm not going to, like, just run back and forth between grass specifically to get encounters. And we've got Wurmple. Yep, Randomizer is definitely in effect. Fucking Randy. Is that actually how that's pronounced? Or is it, like, something weird? I'm gonna go with something weird. If I roll a 1 when I only have one Pokemon, then I don't have to release it. I actually wrote that specifically as a, like, special clause for this. Alright, skipping this garbage. Okay. Yeah, I know about the gorilla thing. I just wasn't sure how it was pronounced. Do we have weird stretching going on the top of my character's head? What is this? Is that just XSplit being weird? Or is that the ROM being? I think that's actually the emulator being weird. Okay, then. I don't know why it's doing that. Why does clicking on the top screen pause the game? That's really weird. Anyway, let's rush through Route 30 here. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to run from that too bad. I need experience. Emulator is set at, like, 1x magnification, so it should just be exactly the way it's supposed to look. Cornbacks. Probably don't need these for anything, but I'll take them. So, I'm pretty sure Gibble is in a, like, slow growth category, so leveling this thing up is going to be kind of annoying. But, I guess that's the price I have to pay for not picking one of the, baddies. Okay, skipping all this crap. Again, I actually set the randomizer to make it so, the wild Pokemon should be similar to the strength of what was originally there. So we're not going to be getting random fully evolved stuff for a while. At some point, I'll probably be, turning off animations. I don't know, I always like the animations, but they can get kind of tedious. Get used to hearing that cry a lot. Well, there's one of our starters already. Oh god, I forgot that thing would start with Splash. If I had actually picked that, would it have even had any attacking moves? Also, I turned off specific day versus night encounters, so I should be able to find everything. Okay, so we get the rival battle. Which should be piss easy because Analyst Marcellus sends out Igglybuff. Okay, so that answers the question of what we're naming the rival, I guess. Can we not get annoying, like, luck hacks here? Alright, so let's get a few more encounters here, because early leveling is a good thing. Ooh. Oh Jesus, Dragon Rage? Oh, this thing is going to destroy the entire first part of the game. There was a rule in the randomizer, like, do you want to disable things from learning Sonic Boom and Dragon Rage because it's really broken in the early game, and I did not check that off because I thought the chances of getting it would be pretty low, but not as much. Alright, so let's go ahead and name this guy. M-A-R-C-E. Just be Marcel, I guess. If I can frickin' see. Game? Okay, I thought it crashed there. Okay, do I get free Pokeballs or do I have to buy them? You give me Pokeballs? Does anybody give you Pokeballs in this? I don't remember. Wait, no, I don't want you to save my money. Oh, wow, I'm not even looking at the bottom screen. Change. You'd get balls from me then, okay. He has a freaking Tyranitar? Jesus. And a level 2 Wild Azumarill. She does get you good stuff? I thought it was just like berries and shit. I guess I can have her save the money then. That was amazing. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna save some money here. Okay, so the random rolls begin, because I did get some Pokeballs, right? I wasn't paying attention at all. Yes, we did, okay. And just like that, it's gone, like an angel's kiss. Yeah, pretty much. 4. Okay, nothing happens. So when nothing happens, that means I can fight it. Shuffle, shuffle. 12. This is really annoying, because I actually have to, I have to switch between clicking in the emulator and then, like, clicking this dialog box on the window and hitting enter. But, we got a 2. Okay, Route's dead, we can't catch anything. So, Route 29 is dead. My mouse, there we go. Let me go ahead and save. Or not save, but heal. That's okay, I've got plenty more chances to do that. At this point, I can no longer fight anything in this area. Do you have a thing? I just want to make sure there's, like, no items here. I don't remember if there are. If the game had crashed when Tyranitar killed a Azumarill, that would have been hilarious, but kind of sad. Oh, fuck. What happened there? What is... Save and reset the game? Okay. My top screen went black for no reason. Alright then, let's see if this fixes it. Okay, good. I guess we know that there's a fix if that happens again. Okay, let's see what we get in this route. Six. I would probably not mind a Pikachu if I can get one. Another freaking 2? Are you kidding me? Okay, what's the name of this route? 46. So we are not getting anything here either. Speeding up causes more blackouts? Okay. There's a code. If you can post the code, I can put that in. I've already explained, if I roll a 1, nothing happens. The route's dead, but I don't lose my only Pokemon. Let's make sure there's nothing in this place. Oh, hold on. Damn it. It's opening in my tiny window with the, randomized thing. I have to fix this real quick. Okay, let's see if we can do this here. Cheats. Okay, I'm gonna hope that that did it. Do I have to do anything to activate it? I'm gonna do L and R just in case. But, anyway, the reason there's such a big gap in the numbers where nothing happens is because I want that to basically be an opportunity to fight wild Pokemon. I kept actually forgetting to when I was encountering stuff earlier, so I need to, like, not do that. But, anyways, here we go. 20, okay. That is good. So we're gonna use a Spinnerack, apparently. And that means I can grind both of these up on this route, too. So, I have to make sure to not kill this thing. Tackle shouldn't. Let me just throw a ball at it just to be safe. If this doesn't catch, I'll try a tackle. Okay, nicknames for a Spinnerack. Charlotte, Goma, Schlep, Muffet. I kind of like Muffet, even though it is Cancerous Undertale. I kind of like Undertale, so we're going with Muffet. Okay, so since I hit a 20, like I just said, I can now grind stuff here, which in the late game is not going to be useful because it's only like level 5s, but for right now, that is very good. Maybe buy some more Pokeballs. Actually, do I have the money for that? Yeah, I do. I just don't want to run out later on. And Potion, I'll get a couple of those, and then I can buy 5. Okay, so let me do a proper save, and then I'm going to do a little bit of grinding here. I'm saving in case the screen goes black again, but it probably shouldn't. You're right, I did forget to talk to the fat guy raving about technology. I need to go back. Also, let me write down Cherry Grove. I haven't done anything yet. Spinnerack, you have Poison Sting, and that's about it. Which would be super effective if this was Gen 6, but it is not. I will explain here, now that I have a little bit of a grindy, dead, boring period. Part of the reason for limiting the grinding when I roll a 1 to 3 is specifically to avoid stuff like this from happening too often in the stream, because it would be really boring. So I don't plan on doing it too often. I'd like to get Muffet at least up to 7 or 8 or something, but I don't have to go super far with it. And also I'd like to mention that when I checked the poll yesterday, Black and White 2 was winning when I asked people which game to do. And then in last night's Star Fox Adventure stream, I mentioned that I was hoping that HeartGold would win. And I'm pretty sure that did influence the vote and made a bunch of people that had not voted yet suddenly decide to and vote for this. So I kind of hate that that happened. I thought that at that point, like, it was so late at night, I didn't realize that there were that many people watching, and if they were, they probably had already voted, but I don't know, whatever. I think this was in second place anyway, so. And just to be fair, Black and White 2 is my second choice if I was to pick, but yeah. I have a Glalie from the Boris demo named Jelly Donut. It's pretty good. That was a good battle. Anybody happen to know when Spinnerack's gonna learn a move that isn't Poison Sting? I doubt it'll get anything great, but it'll get something eventually. This is Desmoom, or Desmoome, however you pronounce that. Fucking Zubats. 15 is Nightshade, okay, so not for a while then, apparently. Let's hope that the randomizer decided to give Faulkner's Gym a bunch of grass types then. Except even in that case, I'm probably gonna get like Oddish and Bellsprout and shit that's half poison, so Poison Sting won't even be super effective. Oh boy, I get Constrict. AKA the worst damaging move of all time. Yeah, only the Pokemon are randomized. I did that because I like the idea of running into unexpected stuff, but I don't like the idea of Pokemon just randomly having devastating moves out of nowhere, like the fricking Unknown with Roar of Time from Randomized Platinum. And somebody asked if a route is considered dead, do I have to avoid all the trainers? No. I can fight all the trainers no matter what. That's never a problem. I just can't grind off of wild stuff. Shinies break the rules. If I find a shiny, I can catch it no matter what. Because they're rare enough to be worthwhile, I think. Okay, we're gonna be done with grinding pretty soon. I'd like to at least get to level 8, because, you know, we gotta use that Constrict. Maybe I shouldn't even bother going up to 8. I'll go until I need to heal again, and then we'll just move on. Its speed is down! Actually, yeah, I like that one better. If I find a shiny, it saves the route. It puts it into a, it's an automatic roll 20. If a route is already dead, and I happen to find a shiny on it, then we're going to consider that encounter an automatic 20 where I can grind anything on it, and I save something from the graveyard, plus I get to use the shiny. Probably not gonna happen, but it's good to have a clause just in case. Okay, there we go. Gyarados doesn't count. He's a fixed shiny, so it's nothing special. Did we actually get Constrict out of that? Where's it? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Let me change your moves. Okay, so now we get to fight some trainers. Let's see if youngster Joey's top percentage Rattata got changed to something interesting, like maybe a top percentage Bidoof. I thought he was up there, apparently not. Yeah, Constrict is the shittiest move. It's 10 base power normal with a 10% chance of lowering their speed. What the hell is it with this Spinarak and having an obsession with lowering speed? Because String Shot lower speed, Scary Face lower speed by 2 stages. Oh, Gibble's timid. Oh well. Are you Joey? Yes, you are. I think I set the randomizer so that every encounter is replaced with a different one. So I forget how many, like, if a route only has 2 Pokemon, I think that means it only has 2 after the change, but I don't remember for sure if I did that or not. Anyway, let's speed through this Ninkaya, especially since it's going to be using Harden. There we go. Alright. I don't think there's anything else on this right half of the route because I already explored it, so moving on. Dragon Rage is my easy mode button, and I so don't even care. I like how this randomized trainer happened to get both Nidorans. Don't actually care. I don't think you're a trainer, right? No. I'm trying to give the experience to Muffet, because Dragon Rage is an instant win button for the moment. Okay, so here we have a bug trainer, or a bug catcher, who is actually Rich Boy Esteban, and he has a Tie Rogue. Two Tie Rogues, okay. I assume he originally had something that had the same base stat total as this. Yeah, that is definitely a tree that can be cut down. I don't know why I looked at it. Okay. Route 31. We are catching a Nidoran, and the route is able to be ground. Yeah, I don't know. Mail. I keep seeing the name Schlep being recommended, so I'll go with that. Although I do like Esteban. Schlep, I think, needs to be saved for something else. I'll find something eventually that will be named Schlep. Is that how that's spelled? I think that's how that's spelled. Alright, well, we're gonna do some more grinding here in a minute, but, if I need an HM and I don't have anything that can learn it, then I'll just go out and catch an HM slave. Yeah, I can catch a legendary if I haven't made the area dead before that, which is unlikely. Yeah, that so didn't work out. You give me a TM? I thought... Oh no, that's the guy you deliver the mail from Kenya. I should probably go back and heal before I do this. Yeah, I don't really like Nuzlocke that much. They kind of make things a bit eh. I'm gonna check out Dark Cave as soon as I heal. TMs are not randomized now. More grinding! Now, part of the problem with this run is I was kind of hoping to not catch that many things, because as soon as I catch a 7th Pokemon, Harambe gets to be boxed, and I have no choice over the matter, so... yeah. Now, I mean, I can always pull it out of the box after I roll a 20, but I don't know. Could reduce 18 and 19 to just one number. That's a good point, actually. I might want to do that. No, I've heard of AM2R. I talked about it yesterday. Can we get a move that isn't freaking Peck? What am I doing? Oh, right, I wanted to, move Peck to the front. Actually, I'm trying to think how that should work. I should establish the rule now before I get too far and then, like, become biased by whatever's going on at the time. Because the original rule is, when I catch another thing after I already have 6, then, whichever one has been on my team the longest goes into the box, and I have to use the new thing. I don't mind that, but it's probably going to make it even more grindy. I'm trying to think, though. Maybe it should be something more along the lines of I have to use it, but I can drop whatever I feel like. Does that sound like a decent trade-off? Well, I don't want the starter to be exempt, though. Like, that's the thing, is I kind of want to be able to just go through this with a bunch of random shit. There we go, got double Tim. Okay, so if I catch another thing, I have to box something, but it doesn't matter what I box. Alright, we'll go with that. And, I think we're gonna make 18 a do-nothing roll. So I should change that real quick. In just a minute here. That update? No. Let's see. It did save in here, right? Yeah, let me get rid of this real quick and change it. I'm sorry, I just want to make sure that everything's, like, as big and readable as it can be. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so what are my levels? No, I think I like it being more likely that a route is dead then I'm catching something, because I don't want my team to be overloaded with stuff. The dead zone sucks, but it's basically there to prevent me from constantly adding new stuff. So it has a purpose. Anyway, heading to Dark Cave. Well, oh, and we've got graphical issues. Nice, okay. Well, Makuhita is apparently a thing. Dead zone. We do not catch a trap inch, which is a little bit sad, but that would be 2 dragon ground types on the team, so that's okay. Okay, let me explore the area anyway, see if I can find any items, and then we'll be out of here. I'm liking this weird graphical shit going on that actually allows me to see. And yet I'm still making mistakes. Well, Trap Inch isn't a dragon, but it evolves into one. I guess that's it for this area until I have Rock Smash. Alright. That's fine by me. I like how Oddish is in here. $31, yeah, we already caught that around here. Okay, so let me see who I want to train up. I like Flygon. I've used it before, and I'm not totally upset that I don't get a chance to use it again. Are you just gonna have a team of Whoopers? Team of Whoopers! Not really sure why. What did this guy originally have? Probably Caterpie or something? Wait, he was also... Never mind, I thought his name was also Esteban. But it was not, I was mistaken. Field of Coopers. I like how so far we've encountered both of the other starters on, like, the first couple of routes. Do I have to battle you? Oh, okay. There's a thing I'll never use. So weird. Okay, so before I actually do anything in this city, let me explain something. The only wild encounters you can get in Violet City are from headbutt trees, surfing, and fishing, but there are a few gift Pokemon here. There's the Togepi from the egg, which I'm going to consider as a thing that you get from here, because you get the egg from here. But there's also this guy in the Pokemon Center. Oh, this is the gym. Where the hell's the Pokemon Center? It's right here. There's a guy in the Pokemon Center who you can say certain phrases to, and he gives you like 3 Pokemon if you give him the right phrases. I think it's like a Mareep, a Wooper, and a Slugma. And so the Togepi and those 3 things should all be randomized, and so should the Onix trade. So I want to first find out if somehow I can do the Onix trade, which I'm guessing I probably can't. And then we have to decide which of the other ones we want to do. Okay, I set the game to basically change these trades, but I think the dialogue hasn't changed. So we basically have no idea what this is going to be. If it happens to be one of these 3, it's about to be traded. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we'll ever be able to do an in-game trade then. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to find out the magic words for my game here, and see what the 3 Pokemon are. Well, actually, no. Let's roll 3 times. We're gonna consider these wild encounters. They're gonna follow the usual rules, so before I actually see what any of them are, we're doing in order the Mareep, the Wooper, and the Slugma, and then the Togepi egg. So let's see. The Mareep. I guess we're getting whatever the Mareep is, okay. So that means whatever hatches from the Togepi egg is unusable. Let me get the code. This will take a minute. If I can frickin' work a browser. Let's see. Pokemon Center guy. I don't know what his name is. Primo, there we go. Let's see. I have to see what my ID number is. Oh, 1406. Pressure Comics Disappointed Mother. Pressure Comics Disappointed Mother. This is gonna be fun. This is so fucking stupid, I love it. Where is it? Alright. What are we gonna get? Breloom egg. Okay. I expected it to still follow the rules of what can hatch from eggs, but apparently not. Okay, I guess we're getting an early Breloom, apparently. That's, kind of special. We're totally naming this thing Schlep. So, it'll hatch in a while. I'm not too concerned about hatching it immediately, honestly, so... This is the school. I don't think I get anything from here. Maybe a Quick Claw. We could see what the other 2 are, but I'd have to, look up the... Like, I'd have to put in the words, and it takes a long time. Do people actually want me to? I guess we can. Let's see, what are the words for that? Take it easy, date. Synchronize, mister. Alright. Oh. Not doing this right. Meanwhile, somebody upstairs is doing some kind of, rain dance. What was it again? Take it easy, date. Synchronize, mister. Okay. And so this we get Septile egg. Okay, that would have been cool, but too bad we don't get it. And last one is Anger Point likes Arena Trap Sense. Point likes Arena Trap Sense. How are these were supposed to be distributed? Because I don't remember there ever being an official source that would release these. Oh, I passed it. The website is on filb.de. I will link to it. And we get Scizor. So basically, yeah, I would have really liked to get that third one. That would have been pretty cool, but oh well. I will hatch them, but I won't use them. Anyway, time to go see what the deal is with Sprout Tower. Alright, yeah, let's see what we got. Are they on the first floor, or do we have to go up higher? I think we have to go up higher. No, I'm gonna be fair. I'm not gonna have him go into the grave. Bidoof is a 9. Oh, for fuck's sake, I rolled another 19. I don't want a Bidoof. Well, I know what's getting replaced as soon as we get a chance to dump something. Do I have any moves that won't kill it? Probably. No, we're already naming the Breloom Schlep. We have to name this one something else. I'm not naming it Cummies. I like how, so far out of all the rolls I've done, I've gotten 3 dead routes, a 20, and 3 19s. Like, this was even before I changed the rule where 18 used to count as a catch. I didn't get any 18s. Let's see. I don't mind naming it Daggett. I've named him Daggett before. Colin Mockery. Colin Mockery wouldn't fit. Otherwise, I probably would. I could just name it Colin, but, Beeve Derp. You know what? I like Beeve Derp. We're going with that one. Alright, well, let's see what other stuff we could have caught. After I go put something in the PC. You know what, I have to do this. It's gonna be a while, but I have to hatch these eggs, because otherwise I'm not gonna have any room for them. Actually, you know what, no, I immediately take that back. We're not even gonna hatch the other two, because I'm not gonna be able to use them, so there's no point. Okay. I'm trying to remember how the frickin' PC in this works. It's been a while since I've played it. Dupes clause... I actually didn't think about that. I'm gonna say yeah, no dupes. Can I... No, I can't mark these in here. How do I rename the box? Is there a way to rename the box? There should be. Yeah. I actually find it faster to type this way. I guess graveyard doesn't fit, whatever, good enough. Okay, see, I've already decided that, is there a better wallpaper for this one, actually? Hold on. Desert spin, crack, snow, beach, whatever, we'll just go with machine. But, yeah, I've decided that, we're not going to consider the eggs to be part of the graveyard. They're cool, but they were only picked up for, like, amusement purposes, not to be actually used, so whatever. So let's go ahead and put Beeve Derp in the front so we can raise it, because it's a valued member of our team. Actually, hold on. Before I even do that, isn't there another route I can check? Or is there no grass? I think the grass might only be accessible in Crystal. Let me check first. Okay, now grass is not acceptable. Is not accessible here. Can we do Ruins of Alph? Looks like we can do Ruins of Alph. We're gonna be doing this. Where's the puzzle, though? Where do you do the puzzle? I thought it was in that place I just went in. Here we go. Wait, is this... Escape! Escape! I'm glad I looked at that. This is a difficult puzzle, guys. I don't know if I can figure it out. How do we rotate? There we go. Yeah, I have to use an escape rope. I don't think I have one yet. Do I? Let me check. Oh, you solved the puzzle! Oh my, oh yes! I don't believe I have any escape ropes. Alright, let's get ready to randomize. Don't be a 19. 18. Route's dead. No, actually, that's a reroll. I forgot. Route's only dead if it's 1 to 3. I got excited there. For some reason, I'm wanting everything to be dead. Okay, can we KO the Grimer? No, we can't. If I catch an unknown, I am going to actually use it, at least for a little while. It will be dumped eventually, but it will be a part of my team at some point. Route's dead. So, strongest Pokemon goes in the graveyard. That is based on base stat total and not necessarily level. So I need to actually find out if Nidoran or Gible is the one to go here. Let's see. It's probably still going to be Gible, but let's find out. Calculator time. Okay, 31 plus 17 plus 15 plus 15 plus 13 plus 15. 106 for Esteban. 29 plus 15 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 14. 97 for Gible. Esteban gets dumped. I'm okay with this. Phanpy, what is that sprite you have there? I actually used a Nidoking in Soul Silver, so that's the main reason I'm okay with it. Not that I don't like it as a Pokemon, I like using stuff I haven't used before. I can't access anything on this. Oh, I can. Alright, we got another frickin' route to check. And then I think we'll finally be moving on. Let's get ready here. 16. Curlia. Okay. Lately, we've been hitting really high or low, like, almost immediately, so I'm kind of wondering if this one's going to go on for a while. I should probably train Beef Derp, actually. Let me go hit the PC real quick. Pokemon following would be great. None of the screenshots in Sun and Moon have shown that as being the case, though, so I highly doubt that that's going to happen. I can't read the frickin' text. Lou Apricorn. Beef Derp. Okay. Will I actually be able to beat anything with Beef Derp? That's the question. 18 doesn't count as anything. It used to, but it no longer does. We changed the rules, so we're not getting a Glameow. Which is a little bit of a shame. I wouldn't have minded one. Let's bait and switch here. I'm sorry, I'm having to manage way too many windows here. 4. Can't even beat a wildland now. I really don't want to have to keep going back to heal here. I swear, if I get another 1... Oh, you know what? I just realized something. When I had to choose what Pokemon to release in the Ruins of Alph, if the Breloom had been hatched, there was a definite possibility that it would have been the highest one. So, we kind of saved it there. And here we're running into more pseudo-legends. Fuck off, come on. That's true, it would have been level 1. It depends on if I would have done any grinding beforehand, I guess. I feel like Diamond and Pearl don't need remakes, but there's a possibility that they'll still get him at some point. Depends on, I guess what's happening with the NX, because if it's really going to be a console handheld hybrid, then that means it might have, mainstream Pokemon games on it, and in that case, if it's not backwards compatible, then for all we know, they might have to remake everything. Dead Route. What is this, 32? Can't escape. Fuck off. Seriously. Okay, so at this point I can either do the gym or I can do Sprout Tower, unless the game actually makes me do one or the other, I don't remember. I should probably grind up Beef Derp a little bit. I'll try not to take forever. I didn't even realize Kakuna was here. I'm gonna try to get everybody up to 10, and then we'll do Sprout Tower and do a little bit of training along the way, but I won't specifically grind. You do have to do the tower first? Okay. I don't know what I'd say my favorite region is. I do like Sinnoh. A lot of people say it's really boring. I personally didn't have a problem with it. I like most of the areas in Unova. I just wish the region itself wasn't so linear. But, like, overall, I think it has some of the best cities and some pretty decent routes and stuff. Chargestone Cave is freaking cool. Dicks out for Pichu. I don't think there's any regions that I outright dislike. Kanto's probably the most boring, but it has its upsides also. The weird thing about Johto is it's designed in... like, I actually made a post about this a while ago. Oh, wait, can I? You know what? You're right. I technically can't train Bidoof here. I forgot about that. Not that it frickin' matters, like, it's a stupid rule, but I'm gonna follow it anyway, so yeah, we can't level it up anymore. I shouldn't have done the leveling I already did. I have to train it in the Sprout Tower. Constrict, go! Yeah, we're not restarting, I caught the mistake, I'll just stop doing it. Chingling, why did you not show up earlier? I'm trying to think if there is actually a reason to keep that grinding restriction. I know there was a reason why I made it, I just can't think of what it was. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to change the rules again, actually, because that is kind of a stupid rule. I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah, I was saying about Johto's design. I made a post about this. Basically, it's, I feel like, probably the most naturally designed region in the series, because it has areas that don't really contribute anything to the game, but feel like they might legitimately be areas. Like, Dark Cave is a good example. There's really no reason for it to exist. It has Dunsparce and Wobbuffet in it, but they could have put them somewhere else. And it offers a completely useless shortcut that nobody ever uses. So it's like, I feel like it's pretty much only there to exist. And you could probably say the same thing for Mount Mortar. Like, it doesn't really have to be there. You never have to go in it. It's just kind of a thing. And yeah, we're dropping that rule because it's stupid, so I'll change the text in a minute. What else was I saying? But yeah, Mount Mortar's kind of the same way. The weird relationship between Union Cave and Ruins of Alph is pretty much never necessary. Like, there's a few interesting things there. I like the way that they're interconnected, but it's like, Johto's just always been kind of been that region that I feel like has the most unnecessary but cool stuff in it. Most other regions have only a couple extra areas that are just kind of off to the side and, like, I don't know. Is there something wrong with the audio? Altering Cave is such a waste of space. Someone remind me next time I do major grinding like this to turn off animations. Okay, I'm changing the rules again, so give me a second. I knew stuff like this was going to happen. Like, I tried to come up with rules that were balanced and made sense, but you can't really tell until you play it. Okay, hopefully this is going to be the last update. I like how, as I'm doing this, the dialogue in the stream is "thank you for waiting." That's actually really appropriate. Okay. So, to recap, when I roll a 19 or a 20, the area is open for anything to grind. I'll still try to limit it for streaming purposes, but there's no rule specifically against it. When I hit 7 Pokemon, I choose what to put into the graveyard. It can be whatever, but if I hit a 1, then the thing with the highest base stat total is the one to go in, and I don't get to pick. I feel like that is pretty balanced. Okay, so we've got our team. Let me lead with you because you're still level 9. And I guess we're doing this place. So these guys originally had a bunch of Bellsprouts, and I think like 1 or 2 of them had a Hoot Hoot. I am going to predict that they are all suddenly tentacles. Swimmer female Sonia, and he has a Machop, okay. So apparently these are fighting type trainers then. Should be catch a Pokemon, but area becomes dead. I like it only with 2 rolls being catch a Pokemon, because I'm really early in the game and I already have a decent number of things, so I don't want there to be too many that I'm going to be catching. I'm pretty sure the game pulls the trainer names out of some kind of weird database, because when I did Platinum and Black 2 with Joel, there were a surprising number of Man Waynes, like the trainer class being Man and then the name being Wayne. And I don't know why that would have happened if it wasn't just a thing in a list. I like Man Wayne. We named something that. I think it was like a Rapidash. Found a Potoin. I'm gonna turn off attack animations when I do, like, grinding sessions, but, I kinda like them being here for... I don't know. I guess I can turn them off. I'm trying to think of a reason to justify leaving them on, but there really isn't one. Also, the randomizer set the text speed to fast automatically, but I'm gonna put it on fast. Battle style... You know what, let's go with shift for a while, or set for a while. If it gets too difficult, I'll change it. We'll go with, like, the Japanese scroll-looking one. There was a Star Wars actor that died. Who was it? So not even paying attention to what's going on in the game. Let's do a hard save here. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, legendaries have to be named after an Action 52 game. Oh, R2-D2. I have nothing to say about this. Is this an escape rope? Oh, Togepi was here? That would have been kind of cool. Preschooler Marilyn. Oh, I only have one Dragon Rage left. Ew. And it didn't even matter. Okay. Oh, he has another one. This is not a dead area. I caught Bidoof here. I have a text file open next to the XSplit window, basically, to keep track of all this, because there's no way in hell I'd remember it all otherwise. Oh, there's Flash. There's a preschooler class in black and white, I think, but yeah, I don't know if there is in this. Kirlia, why do you keep showing up? I think it's because Kirlia has a strangely low BST for a evolved Pokemon, so it's probably like replacing Ghastly or something. No, don't go. No, don't go up the steps. Go down the steps. No, don't go up the steps. No. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, that area's done. When is this frickin' egg gonna hatch? Apparently pretty soon. I say we don't use the egg against Falconer, just because I don't feel like hatching it and grinding. But, otherwise, yeah. Is there anything left for me to do here? Other than the gem? I don't think there is. Let's go ahead and put you in front. Okay, let's do that again. This is, like, even more violent than the elevators in Metroid Prime 2. Oh yeah, I did it. Thank you. I specifically didn't use the escape rope, because I wanted to use it in the Ruins of Alph, and then I freaking forgot, like, 2 seconds later. So let us do that. And one more time. Escape! Escape! Oh! We got some graphics! Alright, so ignoring that, we get an Oran Berry, a Pecha Berry, an Energy Powder, which I won't use, and a Heal Powder, which I won't use. Okay, cool. Our clan What the hell is... Oh, engraved. I thought that said, like, energized. Our clan engraved words in this place. Yeah, I guess you did. I don't know why you're telling me this, but alright. Oh, hi, Seal. I didn't know it was you. Is this place dead? Yeah, this place is dead. And apparently Lombre is here. No. No. Okay, so we're doing Faulkner then. I'm expecting this egg to hatch before I get to the gym. It's gonna be amazing. Seal's one of those things that I've wanted to try using because of how generic and boring it is, but I've never actually gotten around to it. So, I can just completely bypass the trainers here. I'm not going to, but I could. Now let's see what type this gym got replaced with. Alright, Director Wellington, you are going to send out Paris. So, my original hope of this place being replaced with grass types is still a possibility. It's 50-50 at this point. No, not Hermande. And I should probably heal that paralysis before I fight the next guy. Didn't need to, but it would have been nice. Would have been nice, I say, as I'm doing it. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about at this point. It wasn't my Paris-only run, but yeah, I remember it. I contributed to it, at least. Ho-ho! And Director Spaghetti. Director Landon. Oh, it is grass type, okay. Leech life, I will take that. Gah! Do a quick little move shuffle here. Alright. I probably don't need to save for this fight, but I'm going to do it anyway, because it is good form. So, let's see. He normally has a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto. I know that it's not going to follow evolutions like that, so I'm going to guess that he has a Seedot like the last guy did, and let me think. Maybe an Ivysaur? Nurse Mark. Well, we got Hoppip, okay. Come on, Ivysaur. Nope. Okay. This could be bad because it probably has a confusion. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. What am I doing? Leech Life is quite effective against this. Good job. Put me to sleep and then wake me up with Uproar. Is it still uproaring? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh well. Beef Derp, finish it off. No, Beef Derp didn't finish it off. Okay. Except for Granda. Still don't understand that meme. Yay, Badger. Oh, that was great timing right there. Alright, so here's Schlep. Is Schlep supposed to be expelled in all caps? CMs were not randomized. Alright. We got our Schlep here. It's adamant. That's not bad. And it hatches with a shit ton of moves, apparently. Okay. Well, time to try and grind that thing up a little bit. Not gonna spend too long on it. Yeah. Now this egg, I'm going to hatch because I want to know what's in it, but since we already got a thing from this area... Oh, what the hell? Are you the guy? Yeah. Since we already got a thing from this area, whatever hatches from this egg, I'm not allowed to use.